How old are you? Well, no matter how old you are, you're not as old as this lady. This is Kane Tanaka, and she is the oldest known person alive right now. She's 117 years old. 117 years is a long time. Back in 1903, when she was born, there were no cell phones, no internet, TVs hadn't even been invented yet. In fact, most people didn't even have cars. 117 years is a long time. But in the Bible, Psalm 90 tells us something about God that makes 117 years not seem like that long a time. The Bible says in Psalm 90, verse 2, "Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hadst formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God." The verse says that God is from everlasting to everlasting. Now, what is everlasting? Well, the Bible also uses the word eternal. God is eternal. And that means that God lives forever. The idea of forever is hard for us to understand, isn't it? The Bible tells us, though, that God does not have a beginning and He does not have an end. He stretches from forever to forever. Compared to that, our lives are very small. The book of James uses an interesting picture. James 4:14 compares our lives to steam or vapor that's there for a little while and then it's gone. You see my teacup here. Now, what is that coming off the top? It's steam, right? Now watch the steam. How long does it stick around for? Not long at all. It's there for a second and then it's gone. Our lives are short compared to forever. We don't need to be afraid, though. Why? Well, because if you've trusted in Jesus to save you, you know God, who never had a beginning and will never have an end. Everyone who trusts in Jesus will live with God forever. You know, when I was younger, the idea of eternity, of something lasting forever, it used to scare me because I couldn't understand it. But you know what? I don't have to be scared. Because even though I don't really understand what it means for something to last forever, God does. Because He lives forever, we have the chance to live forever with Him. And that's a wonderful thing. Tonight in our Frontline classes, we're going to look at the fact that God is eternal. God never started. God will never end. He will always be God.